Hello everyone, welcome back to another English online session. I hope you all fine. In the last class, I have explained to you a few passages of the chapter Boli from the textbook Footprints Without Feet. I hope you understood that passages and you have read it. Before start explaining this part of the video, let me give you a brief recap of the last video. That means the first few passages of the chapter Boli. So we have understood that a Nambardar named Ramlal has 7 children, 3 sons. They were studying in city. He was a well settled man, and first 3 daughters, they were beautiful, and first 2 daughters were married, and the third one also about to get married. So there was no worry about these children, but Ramlal has a worry about Boli. Actually, her name is Sulega, but because of being simpleton, she was called as Boli, a foolish person. But somehow the pressure of the Tahsildar made him send Boli to the village school. And there occurred the changes, or this incident changed the life of Boli. So far, others mocked at her or humiliated her. Even she has faced this from her own home. But now, after joining the school, a teacher, she just appreciated her and encouraged her a lot many ways. So she just realized her value and developed a self confidence. Now let me explain you the balance part of the lesson. The teacher at once understood her curiosity and said that what she had said was true, and that if she came to school every day she would be able to speak without any problem. Then she inquired if Boli would come to school the next day. Boli gave her approval by moving her head in up and down direction. The teacher prompted her to speak it loudly. This encouraged Boli, and she spoke yes clearly. She was surprised at her ability to speak clearly. The teacher again praised her and gave her a book full of pictures and of dog, cat, goat, etc., with an alphabet written in big size along with every picture. The teacher said that when Boli would complete the book, she would be given a bigger book, and after that, a still bigger book. So we can understood that many ways the teacher is trying to encourage Boli, and because of her encouragement, even Boli started speaking clearly without any stammering, without any difficulty. She started speaking clearly, and this developed a self-confidence in Boli too. The teacher has given a book to Boli, and it has alphabets and the pictures of different animals, and if she completes, the teacher promised that she would give another book. If she complete that book also, the teacher would give her another big book. Then she also told her that one day she would become an educated person in the village, and people would respect her because of her knowledge and wisdom. Not only this, she would able to speak clearly. With this, she asked her to come to school early the next morning. Bolly was very happy. Her heart felt a rare type of happiness, and she imagined that she could hear the bells at the temple ringing, and imagined that the trees outside the school had red colored flowers on them. She felt a sudden beat in her heart that made her full of hope and happiness. Years passed, and the village grew into a small town. Her primary school was now a high school. There was a cinema under a tin shed and a cotton spinning mill opened in her town. Even the mail train started to halt at the village railway station. So these lines telling us that the teacher encouraged her by telling her what are the benefits she get if she got educated. The people may start to respect her and she can fluently or clearly speak and understand everything. So this created a self-confidence in Boli. She decided to attend the school, and time has passed, and many changes taken place in the village, like the high school, the primary school promoted or developed into a uh, high school, and there was a cinema here, theater established there, and there was a railway station, and the mail train started stop there. Everything, the whole village changed into a small town. Time has changed. Polly became a young girl. One night, Ramlal was discussing with his wife that he had got a marriage offer for Boli. He asked his wife whether to accept his Bishampo's proposal or not. To this, his wife replied that they should definitely accept the proposal because it was suitable for Boli. She supported her view by saying that Bishampur had a big shop, own house, and cash deposit in the bank. Also, he was not asking for dowry. Ramlal was a bit unsure because Bishampur was of his own age and was handicapped. He also had grown up children from his first marriage. His wife said that there was no harm in it if there was a big age gap between Boli and the groom. She said that they could not find any other match for Boli. She also said that as he was from another village, he may not know about Boli's mental condition and her ugly face. So here from these lines we understood that grown up Boli become a little bit grown up, and Ramlal is now trying to find a groom for Boli, and yeah, a proposal came to him, and it was from Bishampa, a rich man, and he is not asking for dowry. Actually, it is a second marriage for him, and this Ramlal is a little bit unsure about that because that person is handicapped and he has grown up children. So whether it is a correct person or not, but Ramlal's wife, Boli's mother, immediately accepted and asked him to agree with him. And she, according to her, she told that it is quite difficult to find a match for Boli. Ramlal said that he was worried that how Boli would react to it, but her mother replied that Boli was like a dumb cow and would not say anything. Boli was lying in her bed nearby and listening to her parents' conversation. The bridegroom, Bishampur Nath, was a rich man. He had a grocery shop where he used to sell food items and household goods. He had a good business. On the wedding day, he came with his friends and family. They were accompanied by a brass band which was playing a popular tune from Hindi movie. The bridegroom was riding a decorated horse. Ramlal was very happy to see all this. He had never dreamt of such a grand wedding for his fourth daughter. Boli's elder sisters felt jealous of her good luck. So here, after the discussion, after Ramlal and his wife discussed about the marriage proposal from Bishamba, uh, that her mother reacted a little bit harsh way, and she even said that they could not find a groom for Boli, so accepting is better. She has heard everything, even she got enough education. She could not refuse her father. She could not refuse the proposal, so she accept that. On the marriage day they came in a very grand manner. On the wedding day, Boli was brought for the wedding rituals. She was dressed in a silk red sari. When she reached, one of Bishamber's friends asked him to garland the bride. As he was about to put the garland around her neck, a woman removed the veil that covered her face. He saw the blemishes on her face and at once objected to the marks on the bride's face. His friend answered that he should ignore this as he himself was not young to marry a young girl like her. Bishambar told Ramlal that he wanted 5,000 rupees in return for marrying an ugly woman like Boli. So here we understood how ridiculous the mentality of the people back in the days. Bishambar is an old man, a middle-aged man, and also he is a handicapped person. It is a second marriage for him, but still the blemish or the dark spots on the face of Boli discouraged him from or turned back from the marriage. And what exactly he did, that he just asked 5,000 rupees as a dowry to marry Boli, because he found that she is ugly. Her face was filled with dark spots. So he just demanded some 5,000 rupees to marry Boli. Boli removed the cover of her face and stared at Bishambar. Her eyes were full of disrespect for him. There was no anger or hatred in her eyes. As Bishambar was about to garland her, she struck her hand at the garland as quick as a streak of lightning. The garland flew and fell into the sacred fire. She threw away her veil to Boli, addressed her father by saying Pidaji. Her voice was clear and she spoke without stammering. Her family was shocked to see this. She continued and said that her father should take back his money as she would not marry this man. Ramlal was shocked to hear all that. Even their relatives started whispering that the girl was shameless as she was refusing to the marriage. Ramlal grew angry and shouted at Boli that she had gone mad because such an act of her could bring disgrace to the family. Boli replied that it was for the sake of her family's honor that she had consented to marry the lame old man, but she was not ready to marry a greedy coward. So here we can understood how this young girl changed into a bold woman. So she has agreed to the marriage, but when this man demanded the money, she understood that he was marrying this girl Boli for only money, and she understood that he is a greedy man. So, very boldly, she refused the marriage and decided to stop it. So, this is how education changed Boli. She has become bold and she expressed her opinion very frankly without fear and any kind of stammer. This is how Boli changed because of that teacher and the education she imparts on Boli. An old woman commented that Boli was a shameless girl, though they all thought she was a dull and innocent girl. Bolly looked at her with extreme anger and said that everyone thought that she was a fool and that is why they wanted to marry her off to an unkind man. They called her shameless because she could take a stand for herself. Bishambar Nath and his friends and family started to return. The bandsmen were not sure of what was happening. They thought that marriage ceremony had completed and so started playing the music related to the ending of a ceremony, wedding ceremony. So here, those who criticized also, she just given her reply very strongly because the family believed that she is a fool, she is a foolish girl, and that's why they just try to marry her off with this unkind old greedy person. So she expressed her points very clearly. Ramlar was in deep sorrow. He was feeling ashamed. The flames of the sacred fire died after some time, and the guest too went away. He then asked Boli that what would be her future and now who would marry her. Boli replied that she would take care of both her parents and would teach in the same school that had made her learn so much. She sought approval from her teacher, who was quietly watching all the drama. She approved Boli's statement. She was deeply satisfied with Boli's response to the whole situation. It was similar to the way an artist feels when he sees his masterpiece once it is complete. So, this is the end of the story. A simpleton, a foolish person, considered as foolish person, changed a bold and self-reliant person. This is the story of Boli. This particular chapter was explaining the pathetic condition of women back in the days and also how education changed the life of women. This lesson also telling us the importance of education. So I hope you understood the explanation of this lesson. Now all of you just read the text, the balanced passages of the chapter. If you find a new word, just search the meaning of that particular word, find it from the dictionary and write it nearby that particular word and read the text thoroughly. Don't forget that repeat reading may help you to understand better. See you in the next class. Bye.